Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you again. So, what have I got today? What am I doing today? I'm making a delicious, creamy chickpea curry. This is by the Pioneer Woman. I've adapted it a little bit. I've cheated. I like cheating. If it works, and I think it actually makes it taste better. Okay. So, what do we need for this? Well, chickpeas. Chili or a chili sauce, chili flakes or a chili sauce, um, onion, and you can have garlic. But see what she does, she puts curry powder in it with garlic and one or two other spices. But I cheat. I put curry paste in. Okay, just a well-known curry paste. I think it's nicer. Okay, it's already done, so I don't mind cheating if it's in if it's in my interests. So I chopped up an onion in there for 5 minutes. This only takes 25 minutes total, and you have a beautiful curry on some nice basmati rice. Okay, and maybe another side dish if you want. I'm making a spinach thingy. Um, yeah, so 5 minutes. But I want to share something with you that this really happened and really happens. It's a secret. I'm going to share a secret. So, a while back, I was sitting in a traffic jam here in the UK. If you live far away, there are lots of traffic jams. It's a small, jam-packed country, and I was just sitting there listening to Queen Bohemian Rhapsody and sort of, you know, tapping the steering wheel and singing. And I looked to my left, and there was a woman, sort of walking along, texting. And I thought nothing of it. We all do it. It's not a judgment, it's an observation. Oh, hang on, I just want to make sure I've got this right. So, 5 minutes, that's been on for 5 minutes. Then I put a spoonful of this in, of the curry paste. Then, obviously, there's a couple of tablespoonfuls of oil in with the onion. Now you let that, just all it needs is another couple of minutes. Now the kitchen is smelling like heaven. Oh, spicy heaven. Lovely. Just a couple of minutes if I can remember. So where was it? Yes, and this woman was walking along and she was texting along the sidewalk, along the pavement. And I turned back and tapped the steering wheel a bit more and sang another half a verse or something. And I looked back and I noticed she was walking along and she was leaning forward. She was rushing and texting. And I played with the word texting, or my mind played with the word texting. And the word nexting came to mind. I thought, that's what she's doing. And that's what we all do. We spend our lives nexting. Even when we're cooking, let's get this done so we can cook it and eat it. We are down with the meal, we can rush the meal. We're doing the washing up, we rush the washing up. We can just spend our lives nexting. This moment, right now, isn't enough. I need something more. And we can spend, I think, the vast majority of our life not being here for it. So 2 minutes, this. Then I just put a cupful of stock in. Actually, less than a cupful. That's probably half a cupful of stock. A bit of salt. And of course, pepper. I love these grinders. One of the hardest things I find about cooking is timing. Like when I'm doing this, I think, well, can I do all this in 10 minutes? And if I prepare something beforehand and show that, do I do how? And that's what confuses me. I'm terrible with timings. In quantities, I normally make too much. Again, it tells me off. Look at this waste. Oh, well, there you go. Yes, we spend our lives nexting. It's like this moment, life as it is, isn't enough. We're looking ahead to the next moment and the moment after. It's like we're future oriented. That's why doing something like cooking, even chopping an onion or chopping a carrot, it's good. It's good Zen practice. Okay, a good Zen master will have you raking the leaves and just raking the leaves and just raking the leaves and just raking the leaves, or just stirring the porridge and stirring the porridge and stirring the porridge and stirring the porridge. And the reason they do that is because it reflects back what's going on. So we might start off, and then we're rushing, not just doing it fast to complete, but actually there's an energy in the chest, a certain sort of rushing energy, and it's quite uncomfortable. And so what we do, we spend our life skimming across life in order to get to the next moment, the next moment, the next moment. And, it's like life dangles the carrot. The next moment's going to be better. The next moment's going to be better. And we spend our life like that. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's actually sad. That's why mindfulness is a celebration of this now. And sometimes I had someone get back to me a while ago because I'd forgotten what I was doing in this. And said, well, you're a mindfulness teacher. You shouldn't forget. Mindfulness is not about being a robot. If a human being forgets things, that's what we do. And somebody questioned me about the getting annoyed. So, you shouldn't get annoyed. Why not? You're allowed to get annoyed, but I'm not. But there's a difference when, annoyance, anger can be positive. It can do something and then move on. It's when it hangs around and we go over the story and spinning the story around. That's when it's damaging. So this is supposed to be 2 minutes or something. Then, okay, coconut milk. This is the dream. Oh, this is what makes it. Stick that in. That's half a tin there, but I've already used half. So all I do is I keep tasting it. Or add a bit more milk, coconut milk, a bit more salt, a bit more paste until I've got it like I want it, which is, sensible. So just let that simmer for a few minutes. And there's one other ingredient that is absolutely essential. This is a curry. So what do you have with it? An Indian beer. Goes down very well with it. Lovely. I bought it. Indian Pale Ale. Brewed in California. I got an Italian beer once. I got a Peroni. Was it Peroni or the other one, Moretti? And I looked at the back and Italian beer. And I just sort of looked. It's brewed in Rotherham in Yorkshire in the UK. Anyway, so a couple of minutes of this. Let the water steam off a bit. Yes. So the reason that doing something simple like this is because we get to see what's going on with the mind. So quite often we're chopping physically, but mentally we're doing something else. We're in the next moment. That's where we are. And it's like we skim across life and it'd be very unpleasant or very unsatisfactory because what we want is depth. That's what we want. That's what we yearn for. Not to keep skimming across life. We want to We want an experience of life. That's why mindfulness is about celebrating, about experiencing life, this, each moment. And by the way, if you try any of these dishes and you improve them or you vary them, get in touch with me, okay? And please press the subscribe button now if you don't mind. I'm not going to say anything else until you do. That's better, thanks. And share it as well, please. So I'd like a few more subscribers. So I'm going to show you the finished product, okay? With this, I would then put the chickpeas in. And you can put some chili flakes in, or you can some chili paste. But you just want to spice it up a bit. Also, it depends what paste you're using. But anyway, so I'm just going to show you what the finished product looks like, and I'm just going to taste it. Okay, so. And just as presentation, this is what Dana taught me. She likes presentation. Just a little bit of green on the top. I said, oh, can I have some green on the top? There we are. That on a plate with a side dish, some poppadoms or naan bread. Now just let me have a little. Oh, that it's heaven, guys. Oh, it's got the electric sort of chili, the sort of vibrancy, and it's got the velvet, the smoothness of the coconut milk. Oh, and then you wash it down with a slug of beer. What more do you want? Why would you want to be nexting out of this? Why wouldn't you want to be here? Let's make it last as long as we can. Thank you. See you again soon. Do send over any comments and yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.